presented anywhere. Never before have we used actual park guests to participate in the extreme stunts that you'll see here today. Now, that being said, it is important you realize our stunts are extremely real. They were designed with the help of the creators of the hit show Fear Factor, so you know it's going to be intense. But that's not all, guys. Because our show is live, you guys are just as much a part of it as our competitors are. In fact, we've got a line for you in the show today, so whenever you hear myself or our host Sean say, "Oh, by the way," we need you guys to say, "There's one more thing." Let's go ahead and try that out. "Oh, by the way." All right, that sounded about half of the crowd. Let's try it again, a little more amped up. "Oh, by the way." That's how we do it. Nicely done, everybody. Right now, Greg and I do come on down, and let me get the guy in the gray as well. You come on down and help us out with that one. All right, guys, I need two teams of two, folks that will work well together. Let's see the hands go up together, really feel the camaraderie. All the way to the top, peace, love, with the green pants. Bring one of those fellas with you. You guys are a team with the guy in the red. Go ahead and come on down with her, the guy in yellow. Perfect. All right, another team of two. Keep those hands going, guys. Well, we got this lovely young lady here with both hands in the air and a floral t-shirt. Bring mom or dad with you.
I'm Sean Hensley, and this is Fear Factor. The stunts you're about to see were designed and supervised by trained professionals. They are extremely dangerous and should never be attempted by anyone, anywhere, anytime.
Welcome to Fear Factor Live! is serving. We're going to place Marissa inside of this chair, literally for her own safety, so that Sue, our critter wrangler here, everybody say, "Hi, Sue!" Oh yeah, she gets to be the bad girl and place some of these dangerous creatures all over Marissa's head. Now, to determine exactly what Marissa will be face to face with, I give to you now the Wheel of Fear. Oh yes, now as you can see on this wheel are many of people's worst phobias. We've got the Madagascar, hissing cockroaches, a wide variety of different snakes. We've got tarantulas from all over the world. And my personal favorites, the Emperor Scorpion's easily the nastiest of the whole bunch.
Nasty. All right, traveling with Marissa's her cousin Morgan. Now Morgan, it's up to you to determine your cousin's fate.
All right, Morgan, this wheel's pretty heavy, so go ahead and spin it really good and hard. Let's find out what Marissa's going to get. Hope she gets those scorpions. But hey, what do you want to see it land on, huh? Look at the snakes. You know what? I think I heard a lot more of this out there than anything else.
Sean!
And I aim to please.
I can't believe you're still
I'm quite the cheater. Look at the face I'm putting right now. You have every right to look concerned. You guys might be cool with each other after this because they're no joke to the world's largest scorpions. They're venomous scorpions. They're appropriately named the Widowmakers. Now, Marissa, all you need to do is stay calm. That's not the look of calm that we're hoping for, okay? I need you to stay calm while Sue places 6 Emperor Scorpions on your head. As long as you don't freak out on us, you'll complete this challenge. Now, Marissa, are you sure you're ready for this?
All right, Morgan, she looks like she needs some help. Come on over here. Offer Marissa a little moral support.
Her face says it all, so I think she's ready. She's ever going to be. Let's count down in 3, 2, 1, go! Oh boy.
All right. That's one, folks.
Sue will show no mercy. She's so terrible. She's going to place as many directly on the face.
That's 2.
as possible.
Marissa looks like she's gone into some sort of comatose state there. That's 3.
Probably imagining herself in a different place and time.
Keep breathing, Marissa. 4.
2 more to go. Hang in there. Give her a little audience support here.
That's 5, folks. Doing a great job, Marissa.
She's doing it.
And she has done it with
And she's doing it for Marissa.
Great job, Marissa. Now you do want to continue to be very still while they're being taken out. Sometimes they do try to latch onto things.
They sure do, as you can see on them clasping onto Sue's hands right now. But I tell you what, Marissa, she's a real trooper. So, oh, by the way.
What?
Yeah, I heard other people out there saying they wanted to see some spiders here today. Am I right? Well, folks, have I got a treat for you? Because just inside of this metal case is no ordinary spider. It just happens to be the largest spider in the entire world. It's called the Goliath bird-eating tarantula. I'm sure some of you probably heard about it on Animal Planet. It's got a leg span of up to 10 inches. It feeds on birds, snakes,
Nikki, did you know about
lizards,
this?
occasionally even bats by sneaking up and pouncing on its prey and
Sean.
injecting it with venom from these massive things. You're simply in for a treat, folks. Now,
Are you kidding me right now? You didn't talk to me about this before the show. I didn't tell Marissa we were doing something else.
I apologize. I haven't been here in a while. I did speak with Sue. She said, I thought you said every element was in the show right now.
Okay.
Look, I can't let it slide. I'm sure these people would love to see this. Am I right?
Marissa's family's all about it.
Well, all right. Cindy, you bring up a good point. Marissa, we didn't speak about this earlier, I guess. So we're going to take out a Goliath bird-eating tarantula and place it on your head. It's going to kind of feel like a chef's hat on top of your head.
Oh, my God.
Are you okay with us doing this? Since we didn't play with her. She's all in now. All right. I love it.
Okay, Marissa.
Same rules apply, okay? Stay calm. Trust that you'll want to, all right? We're going to place this massive arachnid on your head. Now, Sue, go ahead and get in position. Take out the Goliath bird-eating tarantula. We say go. It's your job to sprint over to the tank underneath this cover. Might as well show them what's inside, Julia.
Check it out. Carnivorous eels. That's why we call this the eel tank relay.
Now you must plunge your bare arm into that eel and press the tank as you attempt to locate a small beanbag. As soon as you have one in your grasp, you'll run back to your starting position and toss it into the bucket your teammates hold. You've got 30 seconds to transfer as many beanbags beanbags as possible. You may only transfer one at a time. Now, at the end of 30 seconds, the team with the highest number of beanbags get an advantage going into the second part of this stunt. Oh, by the way.
That's right. As our runners attempt to cross the stage, my volunteers, Aníbal and George on the other side, will attempt to soak them with these high-intensity water cannons.
All right, Vic, Echo, get on your marks. Everyone, count with me in 3, 2, 1, go! All right, so it's going to get really wet and slippery in here. But Vic and Echo will have to make some adjustments in their pace and stride that do not slip and lose very valuable time. Wow, they are like lightning over here, both connecting beautifully, obviously very athletic and focused individuals. And they continue to hit. They're doing a great job there, neck and neck. We're down to 9 seconds. How many more beanbags can you get in 9 seconds? Don't blink, folks. I think a half a second is all it's going to take to differentiate these two teams. A little bit. Let's hear for our contestants. All right, over here, looks like the blue crew, they got 4. The red crew, they got 5. Make some notes for Echo and Victor. That short throw on the end cost you on that one. Well, now comes the second part of the stunt. What we're going to do is we're going to give Victor and Sergio 3 beanbags each. Now, since the red team did win the first part of this challenge, they will receive 1 extra beanbag for a combined total of 4. Then, Sergio and Victor will be hoisted backwards about 2.5 stories high up into the air. Then on the count of 3, we're going to let them go. Now, they'll have 30 seconds to drop as many of those beanbags down into their bucket below, the partner's bucket below. And when the final buzzer sounds at the end of 30 seconds, the team with the highest number of beanbags advances to the finals. The other team will be eliminated. It's all on the line right now. Oh, by the way, you know, I'm sure we can all agree. I mean, come on, beanbags are for babies. You know, Julie and I were discussing earlier, it'd be a lot more fun if we substituted the beanbags with these rancid octopus.
Much better. Very nice, Bill. All right, that group prepares our teams. Runners, join me down front. Pick and Echo.
We're going to take Vic from the blue team and place him over here to my right, and then Echo from the red team will be placed over to my left. Now, the reason we do this, of course, is to give their teammates a little extra room to toss these octopus down to them. But I did need to take a moment to warn the corner stands over to my left and the corner stands to my right behind these contestants. Yeah, we designated your seats as our octopus splash zones. Occasionally a contestant has been known to get wrapped up in the moment, and yes, they've been known to launch an octopus right into our audience's lap. So consider yourselves warned and keep your eyes open, okay?
All right, Sean, we're ready to go.
Let's hoist them up now! Up, and away. Now remember, 30 seconds, that's all you have to toss this octopus down to your teammate below. You better make each and every one of them count. Just as a reminder, the blue team, they only have 3 octopus. To the red team's 4. Since the red team won the first part of this challenge, they get the advantage.
All right, just about in position, ready to go on the red side, ready to go blue.
It's time to start chucking cephalopods in 3, 2, 1, go! All right, now the first one's always the hardest to gauge, accurately. Let's see if they can get it to them. A nice throw by both of them. Let's see if they can continue that success. Oh, almost another throw on the red team, on the blue team, but no, they still managed to connect. And we go behind them, through the leg, behind. Oh, nice job. It's going to come down to this one. Can Sergio make it? Under the arm. Oh, a little bit short. Make some noise for our contestants. Well, it looks like both the blue and the red teams got 3 octopus apiece. Now, according to our Fear Factor Live rules, the contestant who holds on the longest in the very first round, the endurance tank, will automatically advance along with their teammate in the event of a tie. So you know what that means. That means that Echo and Victor, they're going to the finals.
That advantage helps out sometimes. Great job, red team.
Fantastic job, Echo. You know, you 3 out of 4 octopus, it didn't even matter. You know, you didn't even have to catch that last one. You still got into the finals. Thanks for Victor paying your way. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling pumped up, ready to win this.
Well, ready to win this. Obviously very confident. Did you ever have any doubts that you would make it this far?
No.
You know, I believe that completely. Let's get Victor over here. Victor, how are you feeling right now?
I won, right?
Not yet, buddy. We still have one more competition. This challenge, yes, you are advancing to the finals. We're going to be facing against Echo. Do you have any final thoughts for your former teammate?
No, but I want to say something to the public. The first challenge that we were like all hanging like this, when I saw it, I was like, I can take longer than that, but it's really hard out there, okay? So,
this is no joke. You bring up a good point. What looks a lot easier than it really is. Echo, any final thoughts for your former teammate?
Good luck.
Good.
Why are you chosen?
All right. Well, you two, just as before, follow Bill to the back. He's going to get you geared up. This is going to be good. Well, here we have over here, we have Vic and Sergio. Obviously a little disappointed in these guys' faces. What's going on, Victor? How you feeling?
Came up too short.
Came a little short, my man. So, you know, you did get all 3 octopus, and you could have done any better on the second part of that challenge. You know, that beanbag, tossing in the very beginning, came up short on that one. That's kind of what killed you, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
It don't matter. How you feeling right now, Sergio?
Yes, upset.
A little bummed right now?
Yeah.
Well, guys, you have every right to feel bummed because you're not making it to the finals. So we're going to have to send you packing down the ball of shame. So long, you two. Well, while the contestants are getting ready for the finals, we're going to shift the focus back over to you. We're anxious to see how many of you have the stomach for our next event.
All right, please help me welcome my 2 teams. They've named themselves Team Hurricane versus I'm with Stupid.
All right. Stop with stupid. Nice. Well, that was part of the show and all you've all just been waiting to see. Wouldn't be Fear Factor without some sort of an eating challenge, right? That's why we call this next event Guess What's Crawling to Dinner.
Let's take a look at what's on today's menu, shall we? For our first course, we've got a little bit of seafood surprise. Now, this is a succulent mixture of rotten oysters, clams, fish heads and tails. They've all been marinating together in their own juices.
That is so terrible. Oh, it's like Alpo.
Close enough. All right, next up we've got some mystery meat medley. Now, again, this title, as the contents are unknown, we got a big packing plant down the street, and they're kind enough to send their leftovers to us from the floor last night. Yeah.
I'm sure it's edible a week ago.
You know. Yeah. Just let you guys wash it down, of course. I've got some nice sour milk to go with that. Oh, wow.
Yeah, we've all been a victim of that one a few times, haven't we?
Nasty.
That's
All right.
Whoa.
What?
Look, as disgusting as this obviously is, it's still hardly worthy of Fear Factor's reputation. Come on.
Didn't we tell them it's a theme park? We're not going to make our nice gassy what we make you bleed on TV.
Well, I don't see why not. Come on, don't you all agree? Let's kick it up.
Sorry, guys. Oh, by the way.
There's one more thing.
You know it. I did bring along a little Fear Factor party mix.
Yes.
That's a combination of crickets, grubs, silkworm pupa, and grasshoppers.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Yummy.
From her face alone, I can tell we're going to be needing these. Official Fear Factor Live protein receptacles. All right. Now that looks delicioso. Didn't know what you're getting yourself into, did you?
It was chunky today.
Nice.
Get some cups for me?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right.
Building the suspense.
Yeah. Wow, you know how to make a smoothie.
Oh, thank you, but it's more like a chunky.
Oh, that's so gross. All right, listen up, carefully. Here come the rules. After we say go, you've only got 30 seconds to swallow down this nasty stuff. Each one of these cups represent 1 point. Now, if anyone on your team chooses to pass, or look, if you don't finish for any reason whatsoever, you forfeit those points. As soon as you're done, open up your mouth nice and wide. We need to make sure you're not saving any for later, understand? Whoever finishes the fastest or has the most number of points at the end of 30 seconds wins this challenge. I think you just heard the dinner bell ring. So grab your cups and let's count down the chow down in 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, guys, come back. Look it back. Come on, Hurricane. You go ahead and face that bucket just in case. All right, we got one
One down over here.
You all right?
I'm a stupid one down. I'm a stupid one down. Open up your mouth nice and wide once you get down. 2 down over here.
2 down versus 1 down and 1 in the bucket. So our winner is I'm with Stupid.
Make some noise for Lonely Stupid for proving fear and obviously taste of no factor whatsoever.
I think their name is quite apropos, don't you? You actually ate that. For when you guys get these awesome, I ate a bunch.
Your job is to climb up that wall. You must remove all 4 yellow flags along the way. As you remove that top yellow flag, use that window to climb over to the red fireman's pole. Attached to the top of that pole is a red Fear Factor flag with a key on it. Grab that flag, slide down the pole, run over to your car, jump in, and start the car with the key that's attached to that flag. When the car starts, it will begin to rise up into the air. When the car has stopped rising, jump out onto the hood. Remove the 3 yellow flags attached to the front. Then scramble back to the back seat, take that rocket launcher out of the rear seat compartment, and shoot the target on the building right behind me. Simply put, the first one of you